That's what we're going to do. So let's walk through it quick. Let's just say, okay, we know we plugged in the microphone to channel 1 on the plate up at the stage. We know that channel 1 gets us into channel 1 on the console. So what I'm going to do, we'll do this kind of quickly if you want to follow, is I'm going to PFL, turn this up. Somebody would be talking. Since I've turned the PFL on, I'm going to start seeing signal here on the meter, and I'm going to adjust this gain over here. I'm going to adjust this until that reaches the -6 to -3 range roughly. That's going to let me know that then I can leave this stage and start working on other things like EQ, aux sends, which determine what monitor you might send that signal back to on stage, that sort of thing. And then we're going to get sound in the house. So I think the best way to look at this right now is for me to grab this microphone, wherever it went, okay, and come down to this side. This microphone is basically doing the same thing that the wall plate does, only it's doing it wirelessly. So I'm not physically plugging this microphone in at the stage, but just believe me when I say that the signal is getting from the microphone to a receiver that is plugged in on this cable right here. So channel 27 is what we're looking at, and this is labeled wireless handheld 3, which is what we have, which is good. All right, so it's on, and you can already see that the channel recognizes that there is signal available. We're not hearing it because, one, the channel is muted, so I'm going to unmute the channel, which gives us access to it, lets us create sound with it. If that button is engaged, then nothing the fader does, nothing any of the other buttons is doing will create sound. So we want to make sure that the mute comes off. Then I'm going to turn it up. Now recognize that the mix button is engaged. I'm going to disengage it and show you that when I turn this up now, it's not getting into the sound system because the connection has not been made between the channel and the output, the mix fader. Okay, so I'll show you when we engage that now. I'll turn this up, and there's our sound. Also should know, just so that you didn't have to just believe me blindly, that if the master gets turned down, we also lose the sound. So master has to be up, fader has to be up, channel has to be unmuted. Okay, so to walk through this process, we can see that the mute's off. I'm going to engage the PFL so that we can start to see signal here. Okay, and then the gain, I'm going to turn it all the way down, and we see that we've lost the light. Okay, that's because we turned the gain down. Now if I turn this up some more, check, 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 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's falling in between the -6 and the 0. Check. And if I get more aggressive, it's louder, but at basic, what we kind of call nominal volume, at a normal speaking voice or a normal singing voice, it wants to fall in that -6. Hello, check, 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 check. -6 to -3 range. Now I know that this is in a good place for the rest of the signal to do what it needs to do.